you shouldn't approach scripture and God with the question of like how to make it fit the way you understand the world. You should approach the world with the question of how can it be that the world is such that this is true, right? And so
Can you say it again? I want to hear it again.
how is it how is the world such that this is true, right? So what I'm trying to do is take this, right, not answer the question of is Jesus God and man, but instead to take that question and then measure the world against that question. Is like, what am I and what is the world were this question like it's hard because I think it's really difficult for us to have this idea of like sitting with a question and then bringing other things in relation to it, because when we sit with questions we're usually trying to answer them, right? But not trying to answer, because it's like, well, what the hell would it mean to answer that question? Like you don't know, because in some sense in order to answer that question you have to fully know what it would mean to be God and fully know what it would mean to be man, and both of those are questions you can't answer. And so it's like, okay, so then just sit with the question and then call all of yourself and all of the world to account to that question. And it's like it's because there's a way in which like it's hard to describe, but it's like the sort of shifts that I have felt where like there's a meditation practice where you ask the question, who am I really? And you take every answer that comes up and you're sort of like, you acknowledge it and then you let it go and then you ask the question again, and you just do that over and over and over again, right? And so it's sort of like doing that, but with a definite like placing the person of Jesus as sort of the ideal, the type, the really real, but not in a way that I like claim to already know what he is, but with the question that he presents to us, placing that as the really real thing, and then calling into a question both myself and the world and saying, what must it mean to be a human being, and what must the world be like such that this could possibly be true?
That's really deep and really profound. Like, this is a really profound thing that you're taking me into here.